Hi, I'm Veronique and thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I am going to be doing a full face of some favorite makeup, some new to me makeup, as well as a timed 5-minute eye. A little while ago, my daughter threw out the challenge to me to say, Mom, do you think you can do your eyes in 5 minutes? And I thought, I wonder if I can. So if you want to see if I was able to do this eye look in 5 minutes or less, please carry on watching. I'm excited to be playing with some products today, some new to me products, and some old favorites. I'm going to start off today with a new foundation to me. I don't think it's very new on the market at all. I actually went into the store and they were having a 20% discount on their foundations. And I went in wanting one foundation and I walked out with another foundation. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but the lady was very convincing and said that this one would be a very good one to try. I actually wanted to try the Huda Beauty stick foundation because I've never used a stick foundation before. And she said to me, no, I should rather try this Bobbi Brown one. It's a very, very good one. She also looked at my face and I was having a particularly bad day with my concealer, and she said to me that I would not need to use a concealer with this foundation, that I could use this as a concealer as well. But I don't know. I mean, let's see if what its coverage is like, and let's see if maybe she was right. She said to me that I can use it with a brush or a sponge. So a sponge is my favorite. So I will pop it on with a sponge and let's just see how we go. Right off the bat, it seems to be taking quite a bit of time to blend. I haven't got any primer on this side of my face, so I'm wondering if maybe if I put a hydrating primer on the other side of my face, if it will maybe blend a little quicker. So I think that's what I'm going to try. Well, good old faithful Hello Good Stuff from Essence, just a little bit. Put it on that side of my face and let's see if this maybe helps this foundation a little bit. The only thing about this foundation is, well, not the only thing, but it doesn't have any SPF in it, and she did say to me that it is a long wearing makeup providing that you set it with powder. So let's see how that works. I'm just going to grab a tissue. Seems to be going on a lot easier. Let's see how the blending goes. It's blending a lot quicker, but I will say that the coverage is not as full as it is on the other side. It's a very strange foundation. Don't know if I'm a fan. And in terms of it working as a concealer, for my face, I would say I definitely need something more. Yeah, definitely need something more, and thankfully I've got a new one to try today. This is a very light foundation. It has not covered any of my skin concerns, so I think I'm just going to go in with another layer over where it needs it, which looks like it's all over my face really. Okay, let's blend again. I can't say that this would be on my top favorite foundations that I've ever tried. The coverage is, it's okay, it's nothing fantastic, it's very light. If you enjoy a very light cover, then you may enjoy this. I just find that it just takes too long to blend. It takes forever. If you want to be like quick and out the door, this is definitely not one that you're going to want to try. Obviously I've got it, so now I'm going to have to use it because it was jolly expensive. It was like over 800 Rand for its full price. I at least did get a bit of a discount with the 20% discount, but I'm really not impressed. It's definitely not one that will be reached for often, and this would be like at the back of the cupboard. I've run out of foundation. Whoops, I need a new one. Let me see if I can try this one in the meantime. Okay, so I definitely do need a concealer. So thankfully I've got one to try, and it's a new one from Maybelline called Superstay Active Wear. Up to 30 hours wear time. I mean, who wears makeup for that long? Okay, not me. But I'm not judging. If that's what a person does, that's what a person does. Okay, so let's give this one a go. The lady who she was very precious at Dis-Chem. I said to her I was looking for a new concealer, and she was like, absolutely, you have to try this one. It was her favorite one. I've got the shade 15, and let's give it a go. Oh, cute. So it's got quite a small little doe foot applicator, and I'm going to pop it in the areas where are my concern areas. So I've got quite a bit of discoloration over there, and let's do something over here. The little doe foot applicator, I think it's quite small, so it doesn't pick up a ton of product. So I'm going to dip it in one more time. It's quite light in its consistency, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that sit on my face for a little bit, and I'm going to put a little bit of contour on my face in the meantime. And I'm going to use an old favorite, which is my Fenty Beauty, my matchstick in the shade Amber 01. I have just filmed a video on back to basics complexions, and I covered contour and all of the ins and outs of what our base products are, and I think it's going to be a fun one. So that'll be coming up next. The contour is all blended up, and now I am going to see how this concealer works. Well, this is blending out very, very nicely. I think leaving it for a few little seconds or a minute or so has actually worked quite nicely, and I'm actually quite happy with that. Its consistency is very light, and it blends out so nice and easily. I am very impressed with this little concealer. This is absolutely lovely. Absolutely stunning. I'm very happy with that. I just want to quickly just blend a little bit more with my brush. I'm sorry for the mirror in your face, but these eyes do not focus up close, which is very sad these days. Now I'm going to just set my makeup so that I can finish off with my other powder products. And to do that, I'm actually going to use this new little velour puff that I found from Essence. It's such a cute shape, so I think it'll be quite nice to get into the eyes. I'm going to just take a little bit of my powder, and I'm just going to press the product in. So this foundation obviously also needs a powder application. So I'm just going to take whatever's on my sponge and then just now press it in to my face. That is a very, very matte complexion. I don't know if I'm a fan. I haven't had such matte skin in the longest time. It looks a bit strange to me, to my eye. But I will let you know in the description box how this foundation has worn today. But I don't know if I'm a fan, truth be told. Just looks very, 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 very matte to me. Next step will be my bronzer, my little Old Faithful. I love this bronzer, this Contour Me by Sorbet. Oh, it's such a lovely, lovely shade. I say that every time I use it. I even think it when I put it on. I'm like, oh, so lovely. Next step, I'm going to be using the Fenty Cream Blush, and it's also a favorite one. This one is in the shade Petal Popping. I'm going to just put this on with my finger, and this formulation is really lovely because it can go on over powder or on bare skin or just on your foundation. So it's actually such a lovely formulation, and it's just so easy to blend. I'm going to pop a little bit of highlighter on. The Skin Lights by Revlon, just a tiny little smattering. This is such a lovely, soft, soft one. On the bridge of the nose, and then just a tiny bit. Oh, complexion looks beautiful. So now what I'm going to do is I thought it would be a fun experiment to see if I could do a 5-minute eye, start to finish, one and done, done and dusted. I'm going to use this cute little palette that I picked up. It is by LA Girl, called Hey Hey Vacay. I just love the packaging. It just looked so lovely, and the colors really appealed to me. They're very pretty, as you can see. I was very drawn to the greens. So the greens, I think, is what I'm going to do today. So here we go. I'm going to see now if I can do these eyes in 5 minutes, and that does include my eyebrows. Let's see how we go. Okay, let me push start. Now, eyebrows first, and I will most likely cut out part of the eyebrow application, because you've already seen that in the Back to Basics eyes. And you will know that this is a very stressful space for me. But here we go, 5 minutes. If you've got 5 minutes in the morning and you need to get out, hopefully we can get it out in 5 minutes. My heart is hammering. Okay, brows are done. Let's get into this eye look. Okay, I'm going to go in with, I'm going to start it off. I'm going to go with this shade, and I'm going to go with this shade, and this shade. Okay. I hope you saw all of that, because I wasn't even looking, because I was looking at the clock. I've got 3 minutes, 15 seconds. So I'm going to go in. Color payoff seems lovely. I'm really impressed. I actually quite like that. That's beautiful. Next one, let's go in with a lovely dark green. Corner of the eyes. Two minutes 31. Nothing like a little bit of stress. Fantastic. Another shade. Let's go with a little bit of a nice metallic moment. Oh, these colors are just divine. Oh, the metallics are stunning. Absolutely lovely. Wowzers. That's gorgeous. I'm really enjoying this little palette. Last one. I'm going to go in with a lovely light metallic now. Sure. I am very, very impressed with the color payoff. Absolutely stunning. I'm shocked, actually, and I think this palette was 325 Rand. I think that's what it was. 1 minute 27. And I'm going to go in with my mascara now, and I am going to be using the new one from MAC. Let's see how this goes. I only got myself a little travel size one because my lids are notoriously oily. Beg your pardon, I'm like watching that timer, so I can't get my words out. .53 seconds. Okay, bit of the green. Oh, forgive me. One more coat. Hey, 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 look at that. I have got time to spare, and look at my eyes. Don't they look stunning? I am very, very impressed with this little palette. Okay, 14 seconds. I'm going to just put a tiny little bit more in my inner corner because I got so time to spare. I've got 5 seconds left. You cannot tell me you can't do an eye in less than 5 minutes. Okay? Absolutely blown away by this palette. Girls, you've got to go and get yourself this palette. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, shook, I really like that look. What do you think? And actually, the mascara is lovely too. It has separated my lashes. It is not clumpy, and I mean, to put it on in a rush like that. I didn't curl my lashes, but if you've got 5 minutes, are you really going to curl your lashes? No, you're not. You're going to just whack the stuff on and race out the door, right? So it's got quite an unusual tip. You can have a look and see. I'm very impressed. Well, now that my heart can stop racing, my eyes are done in 5 minutes. That's fantastic. Now I can take time to put my lipstick on. And I've got a new lipstick to try, the Maybelline Vinyl Ink. That's what it looks like. I've got the color in 20 Koi. And it's quite a cool toned mauvey color. I don't quite know if it goes with my eyes. I think this would be a very nice color for winter. It goes on very nicely. It is very smooth. I'm very impressed actually. Well, that all went on just with one dip into the product. And I really like that color. It's very, very pretty. I like that a lot. So let's see how long that stays on. And then what I will do is in the description box, I will let you know how this foundation has held up, as well as if there's any transfer on my lid of my eyes with the new MAC stack. My lips feel a bit sticky, a bit tacky. Maybe it needs to just dry down a bit, but I'll let you know how this guy wears as well. Need a bit of setting spray. So that is my finished look. I'm really impressed. I really enjoy what my skin looks like today. It looks beautiful. Let's see how the foundation wears and how it does, and as well as everything else that is on my face. I really feel very beautiful today. I'll show you what this looks like in natural light. So this is me in natural light. I must say I'm very pleasantly surprised. I thought my skin would look a lot cakier with the amount of powder that I put on to set this foundation. But it doesn't. It actually looks quite pretty. I'm really happy with it, and I'm really happy with what my eyes look like. They look lovely. What a stunning little palette. I'm still blown away. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate your time. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It was a fun one to make. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And while you're there, ring the bell so that you'll be notified of any new upcoming videos that I'll be posting. Until then, we'll chat soon. Bye.